Am I drinking? Oh, I'm drinking! Oh, thank you, game! Oh, I thought they were kissing.
Dingo! Why won't you just listen to me? I need you with me at the Tyrell times.
Like I said, I'll leave the honest journalism to you. Sorry for the trouble, Bermati.
Oh, please. This is nothing. Don't you worry about a thing. Still, if you ask me, I think you're more than ready to leave the back alleys yourself. It's been 8 years, you know.
It's not a matter of how much time's passed. Besides, I feel like my current path suits me better at this point. You should be saying that to Van.
Oh my! Is that him? Cheating on me with Shino? I can't say I'm not jealous, but she's been refining her craft a lot lately. Oh my, my!
Looks like our boy might finally be starting to move on.
I want to chase scoops together.
Here are the gimlet and grasshopper that you ordered.
Thanks. They've both got just the right amount of foam.
Your shaking technique has really improved, Shino. I'm impressed.
Thank you for saying so, but I'm still not a patch on Bermati. Well, please enjoy your drinks.
Music!
Ah, this is lovely. Still, I see you like even your cocktails sweet.
Well, not all the time. Come to think of it, I've shot back a few with Renee, but I guess this is my first time doing it with you, huh?
We were too young, remember? Although I suppose that didn't stop you at the school festival after party.
I got no idea what you're talking about.
I swear, you two are why they say boys will be boys.
No! Considering someone has been avoiding me these past 4 years, we really haven't run into each other much. But come to think of it, when we have ended up with a lot of shared acquaintance, Bermori, Shino, and I suppose even the actress qualifies now. Hey, don't look at me like that, she's just a client, that's all. It's just what happened when two folks work the same city. Especially when our jobs are like two sides of the same coin. I suppose you're right, so what does that make Renee heads or tails? He's the edge of the coin, or the guy with the coin in the palm of— Oh! Good point. I thought he made a very fitting career choice when he decided to join the Ministry of Home Affairs before graduation. I never expected he ended up transferring to the CID when it was established and become a rival of sorts. That's just the kind of guy he is. Like how he acts like a venerable older brother figure, even though he's only a year older than us. Incidentally, he seemed surprised when he learned I was joining the guild. Happily, he wasn't opposed either. He was like my only ally outside my circle of friends after ascertain someone disappeared. You really haven't changed at all these last 7 years. Or the last 15 for that matter. While we are talking about no changing subject, you do know it's your fault I ended up with such a sweet tooth, right? All you did was stuff a poor impressionable van full of chocolate and macaron from your family bees all the time. Perhaps, but Ren got just as stuffed and avoided sugar addiction, so I can only think you were doomed to end up this way regardless. I really don't remember you having this much of a sweet tooth when you were young though. Are you sure something didn't happen after? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to rip at old scars. Haven't got a clue what you're talking about. Still, I don't have any regrets about ending up this way. Adds a bit of fun to life. My employees always look at me funny, but if they are gonna complain about me loving sweet stuff, they can give theirs to me, I say. I still have mixed feelings about your career choice. But I have been feeling a little better about it lately, seeing the sort of people you're attracting. I really didn't expect you to end up with a student of Professor Hamilton working under you though. Attracting is definitely the right word. It's like I'm a magnet for hard cases these days. Well, I guess Reset's technically different since she's a loan for Marduk. I'm honestly shocked at just how much you seem to trust her. Not that I have my doubts about how capable she is given her employer. Oh, she's capable, right? And I know I can trust her. Just wish I could say the same about her bosses. Marduk, so shady you can see the shadow for Selch. You ain't got anything on them, do you? They are as much of an enigma to us as the society is, I'm afraid. Still, you're the one who has a contract with them. Good job signing away your soul to the Selch long shadow. Shino, bring me an Alexander Wulya. I would like a white lady, please. Certainly. No, Gonzini. Oh. Kiss. The game is really giving me everything. Kiss. Go to his room or her room, like Hostile for Amrina and Alicia. Damn, I really wasn't expecting you to go and foot the bill. How was a guy supposed to look to you if you won't even let him pick up the check? I was the one who invited you here. I'm pleased that idea so old-fashioned is covered in moss. You're going away next week with your team, right? If you really want to buy someone something nice, treat them instead. Besides, I'm sure you're already aware, but being an A-ranker bracer pays rather well. Jeez, rub it on some more, why don't ya? Yeah, you can treat next time. How does that sound? You are on the yes, a date where girlfriend and boyfriend. Could always call Rand too. Oh wait, I got a better idea. Let's save that for when we go someplace really expensive. In his line of work, the guy's probably loaded by now. Oh, you. I'm going to take a cab home. You're taking the subway back, right? Yeah, no buses from this late at night. Night, Elaine. Here's to a good work-ship relationship from here on out. That would be entirely dependent on you. Goodbye, Van.
Van!
What? Really? She just screamed Van and they don't voice it? Oh, goddamn, I'm always angry at this.
Are you really going to go on that trip?
What? What's got into?
It's nothing. I hope you have a good time.
What?
Don't forget, you're a leader now. Don't get too carried away out there, okay?
What was that all about? I haven't seen her act like that since we were kids. He looks like our little Reed. It's been a long since we first met in Horatio all those years ago. She was the daughter of the biggest family in the area. Ren was the son of the government man slaving away his life far from home. And I... Sounds like she stopped talking to her family after joining the guild though. Maybe there is some kind of problem in her personal life she's not talking about? Not like it will make up for what happened 7 years ago, but maybe I should talk to her about it sometime. But who? She screams and they silence Van. They make me read Van. Like, yeah, my voice is so accoupled to this type of part.
Okay, I'm gonna head out now.
We'll be right here when you get back. Be careful now. Take good care of her for us. We're counting on you.
Oh, what? What? She's coming. She's in safe hands with us. Oh my god, she's gonna die.
Thank you for looking after her. If she starts being selfish or making a fuss, don't be afraid to give her a talking to. We want you to have lots of fun, but we also need you to be a good girl, okay? And don't forget to brush your teeth and use the bathroom before you go to bed.
I won't.
She's always a good girl. She'll be fine. We'll be sure to keep a close eye on her at all times. I'll be there for her too. I can help her pick out souvenirs or something. Aww.
So, what did you want to talk about?
Well, this conversation might take a while, so I think I'll go make us some coffee first.
Oh? Vroom, this car's the best, isn't it? Little kids are so easy to please. And what's wrong with that? It's good to enjoy the little things in life. I'm glad the inn was understanding about her coming with us. Yeah, I was hoping we won't have any issues since she's so young. And sure enough, we didn't. The best inn in ELAINE now how to do right by its customers. It was considerate of you to propose that we look after her. Her guardian have much to discuss after all. I imagine they got right into it as soon as we left. Maxime may end up having to talk with Victor too. There's no shortage on things he's got an answer for. If he wants to be part of their family, he gotta rebuild those Bornet's bridges brick by brick. And if he screws up and gets himself burned, I'll be point and laugh my ass off. Family. Because we're traveling and it's intermission, so we are vacationing. That's why they're showing picturing. Out like a light already, huh? Well, it was an early morning for her. I'm not surprised she's tired. It's almost 9 AM, you say. We will be arriving around 12:30 if I recall. Somewhere around there, yeah, since we got Yumi with us, I'm planning to make a couple pit stops along the way. Oh, I wonder who's calling. I don't recognize this number either. Oh!
Sorry for calling you so early in the morning.
Well, this is a surprise. Nina! Isn't she... She's an actress we handled a job for a while ago.
Oh, I didn't expect everyone to be with you. Wait, are you on the road?
Yeah, but we are on a major one, so we can get a decent enough signal. We're actually gonna be out town for a few days. You didn't have another job for us, did you? Oh, not quite. I really don't want to impose on you either. Well, why don't you just tell us what's up? Can't guarantee we'll be able to help, but I like to hear you out before saying for sure. Alright, thank you. It's about Judith, you see. We haven't been able to get in contact with her for a few days now. Really? Do you think that's because... It's gotta be because of that story getting around. That's what I was thinking too. It's completely fabricated, so I won't have expected her to get worked up about it. but the timing set off a red flag. That's why I was hoping to ask you to look for her. This is Judith Lancers we're talking about, right? She's always struck me as the kind of person who let nothing get her down. Maybe the more someone appears to be that way, the more sensitive they are deep down. No, she's this super hard-headed lady who doesn't know when to quit. Very... yeah, her outfit sure doesn't know when to quit. What outfit? Oh, just ignore them. If she's still missing when we get back to the capital the day after tomorrow, we'll see what we can do. Until then, I'll give some of my contacts a call and check if they hear anything. I would have so happy to look into what I can find on the Orbital network. That sounds like more than enough, thank you both. I don't think you should worry about her too much though, especially since we all know that article is made up. But if we learn anything, we'll be sure to let you know as soon as we can. Thank you, really, I appreciate you being so accommodating. Seriously though, that Kingster tough as nails, I'm sure she's fine. You said you ran into her last week, didn't you, Van? Yeah, she was looking for proof that Maxine was involved in a crime. Seemed to get real down after I told her suspicions about him couldn't be more off. Kingster, and what kind of crime? I'm having trouble following this conversation. That's hardly surprising. It's not that I'm important, but hopefully we'll get a chance to fill you in at some point. Anyway, I'm gonna hit up Dingo and Bermori. I'm not full to eat anymore. Wow, those are big rocks. That's called a mountain range. I've seen photos of this one, but it's even more impressive in person. There are two in this area, the Tinashan Mountains in the north and the Ishgal Mountains in the south. Both serve as the dividing lines between Central Zemuria and East. Aren't they also known as the Solaris Mountain and Kunul Mountains? Yes, that's right, people from East call them Solaris and Kunlun, but Tinashan and Ishgald are the official I gotcha, she probably read about that in class. It's weird to think that my homeland is just on the other side, it's basically a hop, skip and a jump away. You have to jump pretty damn high to get over that mountain though. Your home may as well be in a completely different world. Huh? That bike was super duper cool. Man, I kill for a ride like that. I thought I saw the ATWS label on it. Good eye, that man was riding one of the high-end models they released in the spring. You have to be quite large to ride one of those, and he was exactly that. Indeed, he had an impressive physique for a man of his age. Why the long face, Van? What's wrong? Are you car sick or something? Nah, nothing like that, just got a bit of a trauma with guys who ride around on a bikes. Oh, and I ain't talking about Hermes, she's been a huge help, these issues exclusive to dudes. The Dark Wolf really did a number on you, Psyche, huh? Something about that dude makes me want to deck him in the face, maybe it's the shades. That is not visible. Mr. Wei, he has been labeled as S-Class threat by the Marduk company. What? You are acquainted with an S-Class threat? Your choice of client is atypical to say the least. There is no way it could be him. What a joke, this ain't even my hometown, and yet here I am getting all nostalgic over this shit. Van looks to be lost in thought. Well, he is smiling, so maybe I shouldn't worry. Why there music? I'm like moving the microphone a little more this side, so it doesn't pick up the music. It's not. Okay.
We're here!
So this is Longlai.
Wow, I've never seen anything like this.
It's a whole different kind of Eastern vibe compared to Lamport. It's like an idyllic town nestled in the mountains. That's white smoke in the steam from the springs, I assume. It certainly has a distinctive smell to it. Yeah, that's the smell of sulfur. It's a big part of being near a spring. Our lodges are down to the right across the river. Let's go drop our stuff off before we do anything else. There is so much stuff I've never seen before here. It's awesome. Everything smells so good. There is Griegel, Skirball, and Moshi, and that other things with leaves wrapped around them. Damn starved much. Those are called zongzi. Actually, I'm starting to feel hungry myself. Same here. I know we had a little bit to eat at that pit stop, but I could use a real meal. And lunch is going to be waiting for us at our lodging, though isn't? Yeah, that should be some of local cuisine too. No need to rush, I guess. What are those? They are so hot and they're super black too. I don't know what they are either. Maybe some kind of mantou? They smell so sweet and fragrant, and Yumi's right about the color. That luster black really makes them stand out. I seen I got you interested. These here are hot spring mantou made using bamboo charcoal. They got black sesame jam inside, and they are as tasty as they look, but they fill you up fast. You won't have any room for lunch if you have one now. How about I buy some for everyone later? They look so good. I guess we gotta wait if lunch is soon, but we have to come back here later. Well, you certainly know your stuff, young man. I'll be waiting. Longlai is now far and wide for its tea leaves too. How about trying some of our confectional made from them? Our matcha ice cream has been a hot seller lately. Wait, matcha ice cream? That's a thing now? How do you make something so bitter taste like? No, I gotta try it. Can we? What happened to lunch? I've never seen someone lose all brain function when it comes to sweets the way he does. And with saunas and cars too, dude, it's just insufferable. If we have to wait, you have to wait. We'll already be coming back here after lunch for the mantou, yes? Oh, this place looks so fancy. Yeah, this is pretty top class. Indeed, it has quite elegance and beauty to it. I can't imagine how expensive it is to normally stay here. We're staying for free, right? I almost feel guilty about that now. Welcome, you must be Mr. Ackright and his party? Yeah, that's right, 6 adults and a child. We have been expecting you. Welcome to Hekazanro Inn. We will be happy to carry your belongings to your room. You can have your lunch as soon as you wish after that. Really? Nice. Thanks, guys. Someone wasted no time making himself at home. Huh. Wow, this room is so nice. Not so much as a spot of thoughts inside, and the furnishing are rather extravagant as well. Can we share a bed, Agnes, please? Fairy and Reset can sleep in our bed too. The beds do look wide enough, so I don't see the harm in that. Maybe we should have a special Samo party instead of a pajama party for the occasion too. I don't know what that is, but I'm down. I will be happy to join in. So I'm with you too? What do you expect? You are the kind of guy who can only sleep when he's by himself? No, that's not it. I should have seen this coming, honestly. Oh, did Whitley Quatty wanna be with the girls? Always gotta watch out for the quiet ones, cause there is a hungry wolf somewhere under there. Don't call me Whittle Quatty ever again. I'm not a wolf. Whatever, I'm fine with this arrangement. I will try not to soar anyway. Who's up for lunch? Oh man, I don't think my taste buds have ever been seen happy. My mouth is bursting with flavors. It's called mitao manji. It's a local dish here in Longley. The chicken is soaked in peach alcohol before being stir-fried and served in a garlic and soy sauce. Whoever thought of this is a genius. The chicken's so tender and it's got that sweet peach quality to it you can't resist. The flavor distinct enough while still being subtle. I call it a perfect blend of sweetness, fragrance and juiciness. The chef here must be a real pro. The zongzi is so good. Careful, it's also getting all over you. That was amazing. Yeah, Month is in the heaven right now. And it sounds like whatever they have in store for dinner tonight is going to be even better. It's going to be a traditional Easter kaiseki meal serving courses. Kaiseki? What's that? It's kind of one of those pretentious meals that they are all about presentation. Though in this case I'm sure the Easter cuisine is as good as it looks. It's more of a Far Easter thing than what I'm used to. Something I got noticed by the way, but how do you know so much about everything, Van? Huh? I was wondering the same thing actually. This isn't the first time you have shown us around somewhere. But it feels like you know this place far too well to have just come here for work. Well, I was hoping you won't pick up on that. I lived here a few years back. Really? When was that? When I was 19, for about half a year. I was more for training than for fun though. That explains it then. I suppose that must have been a while after he separated from ELAINE and Mr. Kincaid. So back when you were my age, huh? Hard to believe your memory is still sharp enough to remember what happened over a decade ago. It was only 5 years ago, damn it! But yeah, I should have been able to play tour guided for you guys just fine. Anyway, like I said earlier, we're gonna split up for 2 hours. Gonna go ahead and sightsee, go for a stroll, grab something else to eat. The guidebook we got from the inn should help you around. Try and avoid going around alone also, especially you, Yumi. You always gotta be with someone. Aye, sir. If there is anything you would like to see, I will be happy to accompany you. There's so much I want to check out. I don't know where to start. What did you have in mind, Agnes? I know I want to see the temple, but I'm not sure whether or not to go there first. Drink, play, and buy in my game plan. There's gotta be a spot for Mahod here, huh? Even if there is, it's not going to be in any tour guide. I guess I should help them around some before they get themselves in trouble. Okay, we gonna let it till here. So guys, thank you so much for watching. And see you next one. If you guys want. I don't know. Oh, free time what?
What's next?
Ah, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Huh, okay. If you guys want.
All the lights, they're passing by, and all my thoughts, they multiply. I see it flash before my eyes.